More pressure for Kohl's. A longtime activist investor is now urging the company to make changes to its board, including replacing the chairman or face another proxy fight. Kohl's shares are down by nearly 50% so far this year. It's no surprise this is where we find Sozzi's take today. I gotta say, I thought the activist had already done this. Like, they've leveled so much at the company. I just figured that this was already part of it.
This is right. This is McCallum and Jonathan Duskin. He's been on many times with us talking about his views on Kohl's. Well, guess what? He's still over a 5% holder in Kohl's, and he's tired of this crap. He's over it. He just doesn't understand why you still have the chairman of the company, that's Peter Boneparth, continuing to lead this company in that capacity. He's been on this board for 14 years. And, I think Jonathan really I caught up with him briefly this morning, and he put a lot of thought, I think, into crafting this letter. He wants to work with Kohl's, except that Kohl's board, notably Boneparth, has not want to work with him and drive any change. And this has been an absolute disastrous year for this company. I would argue disastrous 3 years under CEO Michelle Guest. Terrible job. But this year, you came out of the second quarter with a major inventory bulge. And guess what? Keep in mind, a couple months ago, they had what appeared to be a solid offer to take Kohl's private at $53 a share. Look where the stock is trading at right now. It's $26. That is massive value destruction. So what Dusk is calling here, he's tired of Peter Boneparth. He's tired of some other board members that what he calls a shadow board that is preventing the company from making any operational changes. He wants some of these long-tenured Kohl's people off this board so some positive fundamental changes can happen. He's not calling for the company to be sold per se. He just wants to see it better run so the stock price could go up because the results improve. It really is that simple. And worth noting, too, it is interesting. I remember very briefly covering Jones Apparel Group when Boneparth was CEO many years ago. He didn't want to sell the company back then. And that's why, in many respects, he was ousted. And it looks like he's running the same playbook at Kohl's. But again, this is a situation not going anywhere. And frankly, guys, it's one that continues to baffle me, how this board can continue to be rewarded with cushy paychecks. At the same time, they're not delivering. Same goes for the management team. It's really, really strange.
Yeah, Kohl shares down 47% year to date. We'll continue to track those shares of KSS.